Hey Capricorns, welcome to Tarot by Nubian Oracle. I am your girl, Nubian Oracle, here to bring you a message from Spirit. So the first time I tried recording this message, my mic was off the entire time. The video was like 21 minutes long. So we're going to redo it. And yeah, so we're just going to get into it. This is the emotional cards deck. So we're going to see what's going on with you, Capricorn. What is Capricorn's current emotion? Bottom of the deck, we have helplessness. Wow. You feel like you're losing control over a situation. You may feel like you can't change the situation, but this serves as a reminder not to give up even at your darkest times, because there's going to be a turning point that comes at some point. Split the deck. We have dilemma here. Dilemma is a situation of difficult choices, leaving you feeling torn. When a dilemma arises, it reminds you to examine the issue from multiple perspectives and to look for hidden opportunities. You will always find a way out, even if it seems difficult at the moment. So that's literally what this is. If you're feeling helpless at this time, you're going to figure it out. That's why you shouldn't give up. What is Capricorn's current emotion? What's Capricorn? Wow. Okay. We have jealousy and abundance out here. What is Capricorn's? One card, please. What is Capricorn's current emotion? Tenderness. It says, tenderness is an emotion of compassion and care, filling you with understanding and sympathy for others and yourself. When tenderness appears in your life, it reminds you to treat yourself and others with love and patience. So you could be in the energy of forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. Forgiveness is a release from the past, hurts, allowing you to free yourself from negative emotions. When you forgive others or yourself, your soul heals and a new beginning unfolds. So you could be in the energy of forgiving someone, something, yourself, whatever the case is for you. But you are in a energy of understanding, understanding more so too. Okay, split the deck. We have detachment here. It's not about giving up, but releasing what no longer serves you. So whatever you didn't forgive someone for, whatever you were holding a grudge about, or whatever you were still stick up the ass about, is what I'm hearing, you're detaching from, which is where this tenderness is coming in at. Okay. Why is tenderness out here? Why is tenderness out here? For my Capricorns. One card, please. Anger. Okay, so yeah. Anger is an unmet need or a boundary that has been crossed. It reminds you to set healthy boundaries to protect yourself when facing anger. Learn to be calm and reflective, discovering growth opportunities within. So you could have been in the end. Yeah. So there was something that you were holding on to. It was something that you were holding on to, and it was this energy of anger. It could have been towards somebody or towards something. But instead of being angry about it, you have done the inner work. Look, loneliness at the bottom of the deck. Loneliness is an opportunity for deep connection with yourself. It is not a negative emotion, but the beginning of self-exploration. In loneliness, you can re-examine your needs and goals. So you were feeling this anger towards something or someone, but you also put yourself into solitude so that you can work through it. And now you're in this energy of tenderness. This is your current energy, right? Feeling compassion and care for yourself and others. That energy of forgiveness, that's what's putting you in this tenderness energy. You've forgiven whatever or whoever you were angry at in the past, or however this resonates for you. Okay. Let's jump into what this anger card is first. An unmet need or a boundary that you either didn't set, 5:55 on the timer, or that you did set, but someone crossed and you didn't stand 10 toes about it. What is this anger card? Please tell us. Thank you, Spirit, thus far for the messages. We appreciate it and we love you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Sun. Angry about someone else's happiness? Or this could be what you don't see, because this is at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, with the King of Cups behind it. King of Cups talks about emotional balance. So I feel as though that this will be that tenderness energy, because we're looking at anger to see why tenderness was here in the first place. So the Sun talks about leaving all the shit in the past and moving forward in a happy go lucky energy. Yeah, split the deck. We got the Ten of Wands. You could have been burdened in the past, a lot of responsibilities. It could have been all on you to handle those responsibilities. We have the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands talks about having to make decisions. Yeah, so when you were in this angry energy, you had to make the decision whether you were going to stay angry or if you were going to move forward. And with Temperance showing at the bottom of the deck, clearly you moved forward, right? Again, split the deck, here's the Sun. But the Two of Wands also, yeah, it talks about decisions. Give me more to go with this Two of Wands here with anger. I can't tell how this fell out. It's telling me to take it in the reverse, so I am. And it's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So the Queen of Wands in the reverse is someone who is mean. This could be you were in the energy of anger because you had to make the decision to leave a Queen of Wands in the past. A Queen of Wands in the reverse at that. So they're selfish, they're vengeful, they're very insecure. This also could have been you. Almost like, am I going to let bygones be bygones, or am I going to get my lick back type of thing? Give me one more. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands reversed. The Chariot, yeah, moving forward. You could have Cancer in your chart. And then you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. That's forward. The Queen of Wands. Since it's in the reverse, it would be 2 minus 1, which is the Ace of Wands, right? And that's the new idea. That is the passionate energy there. You could have been angry at this Queen of Wands in the past because you had to leave them because they didn't respect the boundaries that you did have. What's the Two of Wands energy? What was the decision that had to be made? Or give me more on the root of it. Clarify the Two of Wands. The Hangman, yeah, making sacrifices. Changing your perspective. Having to see something from a different point of view. Thinking about something. Contemplation, right? And I feel as though you came to the conclusion of needing to move forward for yourself. The higher cause was you. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The High Priestess fell to the floor. High Priestess is Pisces energy. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Moon with the Empress. Yeah, so So whoever this Queen of Wands is has or is insecure towards this Empress energy. So you could have moved on from this Queen of Wands that you were angry at in the past, or this anger came from this Queen of Wands in the past who disrespected you and did you dirty, that you did move on from. You made the decision to move on, and you looked at the situation from a different perspective or a higher perspective, and you realized that if you're gonna have a good life and not have to deal with somebody who's jealous of everybody and everything, then it's time for you to go. This could be somebody that you already left that's jealous of somebody that you're with now in secret. What's this Chariot card? What's the Chariot? Ace of Wands. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Moving towards what it is that you're passionate about. Moving forward or having foresight towards your future and realizing that this Queen of Wands isn't in it. I feel like I'm doing a lot of rambling and kind of repeating myself, so I'm going to leave it there on this one. Let's hop over to tenderness. What is this tenderness card? This is you now, your current emotion. Having compassion and care and sympathy and empathy towards people. Understanding. What is this tenderness? Yeah. Things are coming true for you. You're happy. You're satisfied. You're getting all of the things that you desire. You're in this abundant energy. Having your heart space open is allowing your blessings to flow to you. Yeah, strength card. Strength talks about confidence and courage. Possibly leaving this Queen of Wands in the past is what boosted up your courage and confidence, which is why you were able to forgive them, but again, and not after a period of isolation. Overcoming an obstacle. Four of Swords, and now you can rest. Now you can rejuvenate, which is what you're doing. Now you can connect with your guides. Now you can actually rest. Now you can receive the downloads that you needed. But what comes before the three or four of swords is the Three of Swords. So that talks about heartbreak and trauma. Yeah, there you go, being put in some sort of competition with somebody else. Yeah, that's what this Queen of Wands was doing. This could be a relationship kind of thing. Doesn't have to be. Clarify the Nine of Cups. The Four of Wands. Yeah, stability. A happy home life. Clarify the Strength card. Moving forward, even when you don't have all the answers. Making a decision, even when you can't see clearly in front of you, but you did it anyway. You took that leap of faith. You came to some sort of a crossroads, but again, with it clarifying the Strength card, it's not something that you weren't able to get through. Clarify the Four of Swords. Four of Swords and the Two of Swords make the Six of Swords, so you definitely moved on to more peaceful and calmer waters. We got 4-4 out here. You could be seeing 44. We got 2-2s out here, so you could be seeing 22. Or a lot of 2s, a lot of 4s. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. Justice card. That's your justice. To be able to rest and relax. Yeah. After someone tried putting you in some sort of competition. Things not going the way they plan. You moved on from whoever or whatever this is, and you're working on yourself. You're happy because you have a happy home life. Things are going well for you. You're celebrating your wins. You're celebrating the fact that you got through this emotional turmoil that you could have went through. But you're happy that things are balanced for you now. You were in a place of confusion or a crossroads when it came to this person, but you were able to overcome that by going into hermit mode to be able to receive the downloads that you needed, receive the conversation or the clarity that you needed, which is where justice comes in. Justice is clarity as well. Things being balanced out. Libran energy. Things were made fair and balanced because you had the courage and still have the courage to be able to get through whatever adversity that you go through. This Queen of Wands in the reverse, whether now or in the past, they secretly have some sort of animosity towards the Empress, however this resonates for you. Empress could be you as well, Capricorn. And that's because you moved forward from this Queen of Wands. That was the idea. That was your forward movement. You were planning on how to leave. You did so. You liberated yourself from this person. You went through a period of, just like anybody else does, being upset, being angry because they crossed your boundaries, they crossed you, and you went through your period of healing. You could be coming out of that. Let's do this. Let's get some advice for Capricorn. How can Capricorn keep this tenderness energy going? How can Capricorn keep this tenderness energy going? How can Capricorn keep this tenderness energy going? I'm hearing remain a student with the Two of Wands here. Remain in the energy of self-discovery because it will only lead you to new opportunities. I'm hearing use your energy for something good because, when you're very passionate about anger is passion as well, right? So use the energy for something good instead of something that's going to keep you in a negative state of mind or state of being. Yeah. And you'll have success and victory, or you'll continue to move towards that. Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands is Three of Wands. That talks about having forward movement, foresight. You already know that going towards this new creative passion here is going to lead you to success. Keep moving forward. You remain in control of your emotions. You can't control what people do, but you can always control how you react. All right, Capricorn. I am going to leave it there. I send you all peace, blessings, and love. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. Share with another Capricorn who you feel needs to hear this message. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that hype button so we can grow our community. And don't forget to follow me over on TikTok. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.